Hello and welcome to City Beat. I'm your host, Greg, Public Services Supervisor from the Lewiston City Library. Joining me today as my guest is Heather Stout. How are you doing today, Heather?
I'm doing great, Greg. How are you?
Good. Welcome to the show. Thanks for coming on.
Oh, delighted.
Well, the Lewiston City Library hosts a summer reading program. Can you tell us a little bit more about that and kind of explain that to us?
Sure, I'd be delighted to. Every summer, all public libraries all over have summer reading programs. Ours this summer, we have 3 actually. For children and babies and little ones, we have Fizz Boom Read at your library, all science-based, all science experiments and fun stuff like that. We have a teen program. It's called Spark a Reaction at your library, and again, has a science type theme to it. And then we have Book Your Summer with Us, and that's our adult program. But because we want entire families reading, not just the little ones, but everybody.
Oh, that sounds great. Yeah. And why is it so important for children, not pre-readers, early readers, and non-readers? Why is it so important for them to read over the summer?
Well, there's 2 reasons. One, it's a fun thing to do over the summer, and it helps children their following year in school, and even children that are not in school yet but are read to over the summer. They gain vocabulary, they gain all sorts of pre-literacy skills that they need when they get to school. But for those kids that are in school, Greg, if they don't read over the summer, all the research shows that they have what's called summer reading loss, and when they return to school in the fall, sometimes they can be as much as 2 to 3 months behind their peers if they haven't read over the summer. So it's super important to read over the summer.
Yeah, and not only for young children and young readers, but also for teens and adults as well. So can you tell me more about the summer reading program you have planned for them this year?
Absolutely. The teens, same time. Our summer reading program runs about 7 weeks, and as they come in, actually they get to pick their own goals, and that's what's really a wonderful part of our summer reading program for both kids and teens, is they get to pick their goal, they get to go at their rate, they win all sorts of prizes as they go through, and the teens, we even have some teens that actually volunteer at the library. There are interns, and their internship over the summer is to help with the summer reading for the little ones, and it should be a great time.
Oh, it sounds wonderful. So, for example, what kind of prizes can teens, young readers, and adults as well kind of expect for this summer reading program?
Well, we in the Valley are very, very lucky. We have lots of businesses that support us over the summer reading program, or over the summer for the summer reading program. For example, there's some food prizes. McDonald's is great at giving us free hamburgers over the summer for those kids that finish their goals. And we have several other food prizes as well. Roller skating rink helps us out. For the teens, Village Cinema is helping us out for those. For our adults, we've done this every year. Our friends of our library, they take their friends of the library bags. They're quite large book bags, and they fill them with books and all sorts of fun stuff. And the adults can be entered into a drawing to win those. We're going to get earbuds as a drawing for the teens as well. And of course, LCSC always gives us some family passes for drawings, and those family passes are great. They go for the following year, and you can go and watch the Warriors play volleyball, basketball, it doesn't matter, whatever.
That sounds great.
Yeah, I know.
Sign me up. Are there any special summer reading programs in the works for this summer?
Yes. As a matter of fact, we have a gentleman, his name is Radical Rick. Just love it right there. And he's doing wild experiments. Radical Rick and his wild experiments. And he's coming June 25th. And so you'll have to be at the library that day. We'll see. We'll see what kind of things he gets to do. So that'll be a fun one. This year is the 50th year of the Wilderness Act. And so we have some wilderness puppet show. Do you love it? And all sorts of animal puppets celebrating wilderness. And they're going to be there too. And of course, every year we delighted to have the Nez Perce Historical Park Rangers come. And they're doing a whole thing on drums and drumming this time. So I'm really looking forward to that one too.
Oh yeah, that sounds fantastic. So how can someone register for the summer reading program? How can they get involved?
Good question. You can do it either online or at the library. Online, if you go to lewistonlibrary.org, you can register for any of those programs. And it's a real simple process. There aren't very many questions, and that registers you right there. We still would like you to come down and at least get the paperwork. We have a log that for the kids and for the adults, and so do come down and get that as well. Or if you just want to come to the library, we would be happy to help you register. And as I said, we have teen interns to do that. And June 7th, which is our opening day celebration. We'll have been in our new library for 1 year. Woohoo! We'll have lots of people there to register that day as well. So maybe that's a special day you'd like to come.
Great. And does it cost anything to register when you want to?
No. Summer reading, zero cost. And that's what's one of the wonderful things about it. Whole family can come down, have a great day at the library, check out books, do crafts, do all these wonderful things, and there's no cost to it.
Oh, that's fantastic. And you know me, I'm all about prizes. So how do you earn your prizes and how do you collect them?
Well, just come to the library. Usually we have, for the children, they usually pick a weekly goal. And it's up to them because we all read differently. So perhaps they're going to read so many books a week or so many minutes or whatever. Once they come back and they've done their reading, prize for you. Prize for you. For the teens, they're doing a bingo once they fill out their bingo squares, and it's consecutively. So if you fill out one row, prize, another row, prize. Same with the adults. So tons of fun.
Tons of fun. Mm-hmm. So now you mentioned when you collect them, so you need to reach your goals. Do you need to come in on a weekly basis?
We'd like you to come in on a weekly basis. It doesn't matter what time. I mean, you can come in at the beginning of the day. There's no set time. But it's summer. We're going on vacation. Aren't you going on vacation at some point, Greg? You know, when you go on vacation, you're not always there. And if you miss a week or so, we'll catch you back up. Don't worry. We want it to be as easy for families as possible. Come in when you can. We'll get you your prizes.
Well, summer reading program sounds great. And you also mentioned the 1-year anniversary celebration. Can you talk a little bit about that? What's kind of planned for that?
Oh, we have more science experiments. Yes. We have cookies. Yes. Here's the best one. We have 2 stormtroopers showing up in full regalia. You can get your picture taken with them. We have crafts that day. It'll be a fun celebration from about 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock on the 7th of June. It's Saturday, and it's our big kickoff for summer reading, too.
And that sounds great. And so there'll be activities not only inside the library, but outside the library as well?
Absolutely. Right in front of 5th Street, that'll be closed off like it was last year. And so the fun house from Parks and Rec, the bouncy house, not the fun house, the bouncy house, that'll be there. You can play with that one too. So lots of fun for the family.
Lots of fun. And what other activities or projects are going on at the library right now, or are kind of in the works down the line?
Well, we have all sorts of things. For our adults, we have two wonderful book clubs at our library. One's called Valley Bookies, and the other is Coffee and Books. And people come and discuss books, and that goes on every single month, and we'd love people to come down for that. We have some other adult programs, some great teen programming this summer as well. They're making duct tape wallets and duct tape things. And they're doing Sierpinski triangles. I just like to say that. But anyways, it's a whole math program with triangles, so that's another fun thing that's happening. We're having a wilderness book discussion group in the fall. I think it's 4 or 5 sessions of different types of writings about wilderness, again, because of the 50th anniversary. So those things are happening.
That sounds great. And we all know how important reading is for children. Mm-hmm. And I know it's the big push for the summer reading program. Are there other things offered at the library throughout the year to encourage young readers and pre-readers and non-readers? Absolutely. We have a story time. We have 3 story times a week. We have a story time on Wednesday mornings at 10:30 for families. We have this is my favorite, pajama story time on Tuesday evening. And you can wear your pajamas, okay? So I want to see you, Greg, with your kids in your pajamas. And I'm sorry, Wednesday is baby toddler. I made that as a mistake. On Thursdays is the family story time. And in the summer, it changes to read, play, and learn. And this is really cool. It's at Pioneer Park. You can take your whole family. We partner with Parks and Rec, and they bring some stuff down. We do a story time. Then there's some movement activities, sometimes food. Now, how fun is that? It sounds fantastic. And we all know the library is a very vibrant, energetic place in its new location. Are there other areas that the library can extend its services to as far as outreach within the community during the summer reading? Absolutely. Not only are we're going to be in the parks, and we're going to be at the free summer lunch sites. And we partner with the school district to do that. We show up once a week at each of the free summer lunch sites. We always have a craft with us, and we do several book distributions. And again, thanks to the community to be able to help us be able to provide free books to kids. Now, I also understand that the library has a mascot now in its new location. Can you talk a little bit about the mascot and if he may be seen or not seen this summer? Absolutely. His name is Gil. He was named by elementary school aged children here in the Valley last year. He's a steelhead. Do you love it? And he
comes with us when we go do programs outside the library. Sometimes he's inside the library as well. He will definitely be at opening day, so you can get your picture taken with him at that time. So yes, we love Gil. We take him as often and as many places as we can.
Oh, that sounds great. So we've got a lot of things going on for adults, children, community members. In general, what does a day look like at the new library right now?
Well, every day is a little different, Greg, but we have a huge technology center now, and so for those individuals that haven't been, you come down and check it out. You can get on a computer, you can search and do whatever you need to do. We have that available. Right now we have a tank of steelhead fish in our library. That's pretty cool. You can come down and take a look at that. We have, of course, all of our regular programming. We have a beautiful gallery loft upstairs. It's nice and quiet up there. People go up there and study, and a beautiful view of the valley out those windows. It's lovely.
So say folks are interested in the summer reading program, they can come down anytime. But if they have other questions concerning other programs throughout the community or offered by the library, how can they contact you at the library?
There's two ways you can do that. If you have internet access and you're comfortable doing it online, you can go to our website, which is lewistonlibrary.org. Very easy, and you can get some information that way. You are welcome to call us on the phone anytime. It's 798-2525, and one of our very helpful staff will get you the information you need.
Well, that sounds great. So we've got all kinds of activities going on. The days look different day in, day out. Can you explain maybe to folks who haven't been in yet what your typical day would look like and what your specific role is with the library?
Okay, well, I'd be delighted. I'm the assistant director at the library. What I do is help with our staff doing program planning, so getting all our programs all planned. And then, of course, you know, we have lots and lots of patrons that come in and need different types of help, whether it's how to get onto a computer or how to get to a research site. Perhaps my favorite, of course, is to talk books. I love to do that. So maybe I need to, a recommendation for a young gentleman who just finished reading a certain kind of book and he wants a different kind of book. We do that all day long, and we're happy to do reader's advisory like that. So we do that. We also are doing a lot of planning for this fall, for example, and going on into next year. We're never busy, or we're never not busy. We're always busy. So that's kind of a typical day for me. And then also, did you know that we're also open in the evenings now? We're very excited about that. We are now open Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday till 8 o'clock. And so we're getting lots of people that, after work, they're able to get into the library, get their DVDs, get their audios, hop on a computer. And so that's a great service that the library is now being able to offer.
That sounds great. And so to loop back to summer reading really
Sure.
quickly. So last summer was the first summer reading program that has been hosted in the new library location. How did that work out overall as far as numbers, attendance? Did you guys see any significant change from the old location to the new location?
Oh my goodness. We've always had very successful summer reading programs, but last year was phenomenal. And we increased tremendously. We had 1,200 kids registered in our summer reading program from all over the valley. And elementary schools, high schools, junior highs, homeschool, everything, and it was fabulous. We also had, of course, our teens and our adults as well. We were hopping, and it was a fun time.
Well, that sounds great. So I would assume you expect the same for this summer.
Oh, I
maybe
do.
even more growth.
More, yeah.
That sounds great. Well, Heather, is there anything else you'd like to touch on real quickly before we wrap up here today?
If you haven't been down to the new library, come on down. We will tour you, we will show you everything. If it's become a real habit for you and you're coming already, yay to that too. And we hope to see everybody on our kickoff on June 7th.
June 7th it is. And that was the one-year celebration of the new location of the Lewiston City Library. What a great facility downtown. Hopefully everyone gets to enjoy it. Well, Heather, thank you very much for joining us here today. And on behalf of Heather, myself, and everyone here at City Beat, we appreciate you watching, and we hope you have a fantastic day. See you next time on City Beat.